the Seafire 17. The Spitfire was adapted for Fleet Air Arm use owing to shortages earlier in the war of more bespoke naval fighters. Supermarine had in fact proposed a naval variant of the Spitfire pre-war, but it was rejected. Then when the Royal Navy actually wanted one, production for the RAF was taking priority. As a result, the first navalised Spitfires were standard Spitfire 5Bs that were modified by Air Service Training at Campbell to become Seafire Mark 1Bs with arrestor gear. They were largely used for training. These were considered by pilots to be some of the nicest of all marks of Seafire to fly because they were closest to the original Spitfire.
Kicking out 1,850 horsepower. Now you've got a much bigger, heavier aircraft on the same narrow track undercarriage. And landing that on an aircraft carrier, well, not easy. Interestingly, a great many naval pilots preferred the Sea Hurricane, even though it wasn't quite as fast, it wasn't as well armed. They preferred the Sea Hurricane because it was much easier to handle with its wide track undercarriage on the small deck of a carrier.
Changed hands several times, with an early attempt at a rebuild being started in 1978. But eventually, in 2001, the aircraft passed into the hands of Tim Manor of Kennet Aviation, and then its fortunes really changed. Kennet put the aircraft through a ground-up restoration. It flew again in 2006 and made its debut here very soon afterwards. It then carried on flying on the display circuit through until the end of 2015, when it was put into a major overhaul. It took to the air again from Old Warden, because Kennet Aviation is now based here, in November 2021, and it was that same month that it was acquired by Navy Wings, the organisation that does so much to preserve our naval aircraft heritage. Their heritage flight based at RNASC Overton. Lieutenant Commander Chris Gopka at the controls of the Seafire 17, and before him we saw John Hurrell in the Sea Hurricane 1B. And you can see another aircraft there from Navy Wings out on the flight line. They're yellow Harvard in their corporate colours, which we may well see departing back to Overton later on. They, of course, will be returning the very swordfish flight in due course. All is now being undertaken on the civil register following the disbandment of the Royal Navy Historic Flight in 2018. Marvellous to see this aircraft, which, as I say, was restored at Old Warden by Kennet Aviation, back here once more. And in the future, we hope to see more Seafires emerge from Kennet.